Hi, hello, and welcome! Welcome back to the next episode of Torchwood. Today we're gonna watch episode number 8 of season number 1. And last time we had a Toshiko focused episode with an alien and a pendant and people's mind reading and stuff like that. And it was interesting and it stirred up a little bit of drama inside our Torchwood group, and things seemed to develop in the last 2 episodes, I'd say. So I'm very interested to go into this one and see if we are getting more drama and if the relationship or affair or whatever this might be between Gwen and what was his name? Something with O. Owen? Oh, damn it. I'm so bad with names, I'm sorry. If this affair will continue or if something will happen. I'm very curious. Let's get into it. Let's watch the episode.
The more I use the glove, the more I control it. If I could get it to
Oh,
work
wait a minute.
it could resurrect.
We never had a throwback to other episodes, and there was... Wait, what? Okay.
This dressy for a murder investigation.
What, you rather me naked?
God help me. Stories are true.
Yes, they are true indeed.
That's from the scene of crime. Today in here we get 2 more. Mark and Sarah Briscoe.
Oh wow, there's much blood on these pictures. Did he write something on the walls? Wow. Oh my god. Oh, this is interesting. I guess there's someone that doesn't like Torchwood.
Good. We'll need that.
Oh,
Now, if you could just...
there's really so much blood.
You did it.
Oh, he also got shot. He had shot wounds on his chest, if I saw this right.
Nor yesterday's victim, and no link between him and the Briscoes. No connection between any of them.
Yeah, because I do not think that they just killed some innocent people. They must have had something to do with Torchwood.
Compound 67.
You're kidding.
Retcon. He's got retcon in his blood.
What's retcon? Do we know what retcon is?
This belongs to us. Whoever this killer is, it's somebody we gave the amnesia pill to.
Is he remembering that he's a
Oh, hello! We haven't seen you for a long time. Like, scene.
I've taken.
Taking them out fast as you can. You two, there's got to be a link between the victims. Find the link, find the killer. Get to it.
It's that easy. Find the link, find the killer, right?
Back to life. Just for 2 minutes, we could question the murder victims.
That's exactly what she said. She was one of us. We trusted her.
Oh, the glove brought the people back. The glove isn't the thing that he had in a jar, so he had the hand in a jar, and I wasn't wrong.
Do something.
Right? Ah, gotta go back to that one episode where he had that hand in a jar.
What about
Oh,
Risen Mitten?
what? What kind of name is
I
that?
think it's catchy.
I have already forgotten the name. Risen Mitten? I think I didn't. But this is a throwback to the very first episode.
This man was victim number 1, name Alex Arwen.
God, that poor man. It must be so horrible for them.
I don't...
What? What just happened?
Owen.
I tried last time. We all had a go at only responding to Susie.
Well, I never had a go.
That's true. Oh, it worked.
Let me see my mother.
He's gone.
Let me keep trying.
When he's dead.
This is not worth it.
Look at me. He's gone.
This wasn't necessary. And it's not working. We should just let it go. This is just cruel and it's torture and...
Recording. Victim number 2, Mark Briscoe.
They're trying it again. I can't believe it. Are they thinking about the people?
Where's my wife?
Her name!
Susie. One minute, 5 seconds.
Jack, did I hear that right?
Could be anyone.
Yeah. Those names are pretty regular.
We've been talking to the wrong corpse.
What? What's that supposed to mean? And which is the right one?
Well then, if she needed to talk, maybe that's exactly where she'd go. A group of complete strangers.
That could be true. That's something. And for the dramatic effect, we're going there while it's raining and dark.
Tread carefully, people, with respect. This is the life of Susie Costello.
Oh wow.
That's all we are in the end. A pile of boxes.
And here we go again with the depressing topics.
Oh, she's good at everything.
She's good at murder too. Laugh a minute, that was Susie.
So what happened to her in the end and why did she die?
Poet.
Jack. Pilgrim.
And is she dead? Is she really dead or did she just disappear? Oh. For a second I thought it was a throwback into another time. Because of the coloring. Okay. She's there. So she really is dead. I do have the feeling that she's gonna say something that
Anyone else?
Gwen shouldn't hear. Something, a secret, something they're hiding, I don't know.
Empathy, even though she did try to kill me.
You and me both.
Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, I didn't bring that together. That's her. Oh, everything makes sense now.
She always used the knife. It's made out of the same metal as the glove.
We've seen it before. Metallic.
That's convenient.
The knife was used to kill people. She's already dead.
All right, so we kill her again.
What? Well,
Anything?
No.
oh my
Just a
god.
sort of spark.
You're cutting her up? Really?
The hell?
Oh my god.
I shot myself.
We gotta ask you about Pilgrim.
Wait a minute, didn't I kill you?
Never mind that. We need names and
Excuse me. I'm still counting.
There's not much point. Susie's dead.
No, according to your equipment, she's just unconscious.
What?
He's right. She's alive. Susie's...
What did just happen? Oh, she has eye movement.
No, stop it.
How's that possible? What just happened?
1 minute 30 and counting.
But I mean, if she's unconscious, she's as useless to you as if she was dead, so... Oh my god! Are you for real?
When can I die? I just want to go.
What state is she in?
You leave me alone.
Not alive, not dead. This is...
I'm going to stay like this. For how long?
Don't know.
Practically, she's a zombie.
So he doesn't even know that I'm dead?
Well, you're not anymore.
Oh, this is sick.
This is really sick. I agree. This is what you get when you play with life and death.
The amnesia pills. How many did you give him?
1 a week, every week. For 2 years.
Oh my god.
What the hell did you do that for?
I wanted someone to talk to.
Really? That's how you do it?
He was just... He listened, that's all. He just listened.
It's the third person talking about that she needs someone to talk to.
It's all my fault, isn't it? Never bloody stops being my fault.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, you did warn me right at the beginning.
Really?
You said this is the one job you could never quit. Oof.
It's an interesting concept in this episode, like getting all the information from someone who should be dead.
Gets inside your mind.
They gave her like something to cover up the wound. Just in case someone normal walks into Torchwood.
King, every day in a job that's got a bit less on it because of you.
Because of her? Why does she have to work because of her?
Where is he?
Damn it, I feel like I should remember more of that, what was happening in the first episode, and I don't.
That isn't him.
Ooh, he has a knife, he has a knife! Oh, okay. But how's this gonna work? Will she die in a few days? Or stay like this forever?
And 5, 6, keep watching. As soon as we reach 10.
It's just like, doesn't work. His glass is strong.
Like he reacts to the word Torchwood.
Oh.
Sorry, but if that's caused by retcon, then we've got a million more problems on the way.
That's true.
You're the boss.
Torchwood.
What's wrong with him?
Cancer.
Mm.
Well, you know, this place, it's sort of... It's mad, isn't it?
It really is.
The others, they prefer you.
Don't say that.
And I'm a lot more than just a replacement.
Have you slept with Owen?
How does she know? How? Why? Okay.
There you go. Replace me completely.
But how did she know? Did she see or hear something?
Oh, he was one of twins, so I put up with it. Twin acrobats. Man, I gotta write that.
Also, Owen seems to have a pattern for women.
Did you ever stop and think? Did you ever look at Susie?
I don't think so.
Ever think what that glove would do to her? Did you?
Right from the start.
I mean, none of you do really think about consequences.
Then you brought her back to life, all the way. Because you wanted it so much,
Yeah.
okay?
You're guilty too of the very same thing.
What if she never dies? Have you thought of that? Like,
He must have, but
really?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, can you come to the conference room for a sec? Something I need you to see. Kind of urgent.
I mean, she must still be killable if you like destroy the body in terms of burning it or something like that. I mean, I'm not saying they should do this. I'm really not.
Now look at his death. See? The energy flow. stops.
Okay. But this is not the glove, it's a heart.
But with Susie, it's a permanent connection, and she is getting stronger. It's still going right now. She is draining the life out of Gwen.
Oh. Yeah, there's always a consequence.
Is that what you do? Just leave me alone.
And this is why you're not playing with life and death.
At least.
Oh, cookies!
Go on.
Oh, they look so delicious.
Aware of the...
Oh, great.
We gotta kill her. Susie's gotta die.
Again?
I'm the boss.
But now she's gone. Jack, I really think you should reassemble your group with new people, because the people you do have are betraying you in every single episode. This is not a team. This is everyone's working for themselves.
Hold on, scanning. No, nothing on internal scan.
What's going on? Where have they gone?
Just keep looking.
Yeah, they are on a road trip.
Try exteriors. What about Gwen's car?
What's she doing?
Can't you just call her?
How stupid is that? Thinking she can just drive.
Getting herself fired? Really?
Let's go get them.
Will that be the consequence? So why is Yanto still here? And Toshiko?
What happened?
But I thought you must have done it. We've gone into lockdown.
Then reverse it.
Oopsie.
It's 100%. The doors are sealed. We're
Gwen did
locked
it.
in.
So that they can follow her.
Catch us.
You never know. You might get lucky.
Does she know what she is doing?
Well coverage, lifts, everything. We're sealed in.
How long does Gwen have before she dies?
2 hours, maybe less.
Oh, that's not a lot of time.
For me, the carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. Because I could not stop for death, he can't.
Just a Trojan horse. Susie planned this right from the start.
Oh no, Gwen.
More complex of subconscious triggers.
Like she dies, Max becomes a time bomb. He follows Susie's program and starts killing.
And the whole chain of events forces us to bring Susie back.
And then she escapes.
What the hell is wrong with this woman that who's thinking of something like that? That's unbelievable.
That night, my last night on Earth, so I thought.
Doesn't Gwen wear mascara anymore, so she looks a little less healthy?
Do you ever wonder?
What?
Who is he?
I wonder a lot.
How'd you do that? We're sealed off.
Just use the water tower as a relay.
Oh, that's very clever.
Detective Swanson. Who is it? Torchwood.
Who's that? Oh,
Better not be
okay.
wasting my time.
Oh God, driving at night.
Oh, she gets weaker and weaker.
All right, Captain Jack, just say that one more time. Nice and clear.
Oh my god, she bought the whole tea.
Okay, we've got it. The complete poem.
Emily Dickinson?
Read out the next verse.
What if it doesn't work?
Read out the whole book.
It's gonna be a long night.
How's she supposed to find one sentence in this thick book?
Tired?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
What?
Corpse. Because you're not.
But what am I then?
I don't know, you're just not though.
You're a zombie.
So what's that then?
Nothing. Just nothing.
Wow, okay. We're really back into the depressing topics.
But if there's nothing,
This show.
what's the point of it all?
This is
Living.
creatures clinging together in the cold.
So when you die, it's just
Darkness. Why do you think I'm so desperate to come back?
Why?
There's something out there. In the dark.
It's very mysterious.
It's moving.
What?
Parting is all.
Could you maybe talk a little more understandable? I mean,
success is counted sweetest by those who ne'er succeed. Christ, she was a bundle of laughs.
Beneath might just recognize the code.
Okay, got it. ISBN
019.
860.
really, the ISBN number? Oh my god.
That's it.
No way.
I've got the tracker on Gwen's car.
So what's gonna happen now?
I'm not. Oh my god, this headache!
Oh my god, she starts to feel in the wounds.
What's happening to me?
She's really getting those wounds.
Getting shot in the head. Slowly. Believe me, it hurts. Completely gone soon.
Oh my god, I didn't know that it would be so cruel.
Dad?
But even if the Torchwood team arrives right now, how are they gonna stop it? How are they gonna reverse it?
Dad, it's Susie. Hello, Dad.
Oh, he's not happy to see her.
Goodbye.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Where's coming back for? Sending him into the dark. Just what the bastard deserves.
Oh, wow. What did he do?
They're moving again.
Yeah, you're a little too late. I mean, not for Gwen. Yet.
Isn't that fair?
Susie, we've got a tracker on that car. We're gonna catch up. I promise.
And what are you gonna do then?
Why are you doing this?
Because life is all Jack. She's a real fine, this one. Gwen Cooper. She's better than me.
She really is.
Jack, I'm sorry.
Susie!
I mean, I can understand that she tries to stay alive for any cost. But she comes back to take this gift from another person, and that's the first thing she does. Because the Gwen thing is something that she has to do. I'm not in there with it, okay? I don't like it at all. But that was something she had no choice with if she wanted to stay alive. But her father was a choice.
Gwen. Poor Gwen Cooper.
Let her go.
I can't. Because look at me. I'm the last thing left of Gwen Cooper. Can't you see it? Just the smallest bit of her.
It doesn't work like that.
Owen, anything? Nothing!
She's still alive.
I killed you.
Her head.
It was all your fault, Jack. You recruited me.
Yeah, he made many mistakes by recruiting people.
Destroy the glove, it's keeping them connected.
Oh yeah, that could be something. Stop doing that. There's no... I mean... the definition of...
You know a secret?
What's a word in English? Craziness is doing the same thing over and over again, you know what I mean, right?
And it's coming. Jack Harkness. It's coming for you.
And expect another result. Oh, it worked. Okay, okay.
If I should die this very moment, I've never known completeness like being here. Oh, it might burn.
So now they have also lost the glove and cannot use it anymore. Which is a good thing, because you shouldn't use a device like that. Oh, she looks much better now. They're good. I mean, as good as they can be with everything that happened. And she's dead. Dead.
One day we're gonna run out of space.
It could be true.
Well, think about it. Lots of things you can do with a stopwatch.
Huh?
Oh yeah. I can think of a few.
There's quite a list.
See you in my office in 10.
That's 10 minutes.
Am I missing something? I don't know what they're talking about. What are you gonna do with a stopwatch?
What do you want me to say on the death certificate?
Good question.
She had quite a few deaths in the end.
Death by Torchwood.
Oh. I wouldn't be too sure. That's the thing about gloves, sir. They come in pairs.
Oh. I mean, yeah, maybe. Okay, a dead body, okay. That was the episode. It was an interesting one because it gave us another insight into the group dynamics, and it brought back somebody from the past who was already dead. First of all, before I start with this review, I'm very, very sorry. Right now I do feel so stupid for not getting any hints in this episode. I feel like I didn't remember stuff that I was supposed to remember. I feel like I did miss certain clues in the episode, and then I didn't know what they were doing. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know. I promise I'll be better in the next episode. But nonetheless, even without getting everything that they were talking about, it was an interesting episode. And yet again, it was a very, very dark episode, talking about dark topics and about depressing stuff. So if you are sensitive to those kind of things, maybe you shouldn't watch my review. Maybe you should stop the video right now. Because I do not want to make anyone unhappy. But yeah, we got her team member back. Not really. She came back for one episode, and that's where I started to be confused, because I didn't know. No, I started being confused way before that, because now I can explain, okay? Listen, there was this hand in a jar in Doctor Who in the finale of the 3rd series. And we also had seen a jar with something in it in Torchwood. But it was that long ago that I couldn't remember if it was a hand or a foot, or I believe that it was a hand. And then when I saw it in Doctor Who, I thought, oh, that's the same hand. So he has the hand of the Doctor. And but I wasn't really sure if it was a hand in this jar. And then in this episode, suddenly we get the glove in a jar. And I was thinking when I saw this glove, damn it, you really were wrong. It wasn't a hand, it was a glove in a jar. So everything you said in the Doctor Who videos, in the last Torchwood episode, everything of that was just wrong because it was a glove. It wasn't a hand of the Doctor. Why are you so stupid? And then they moved on with the story, and I remembered that we are talking about the glove of the very first episode, and that this, although it is it was in a jar, is something else. It's not the hand in a jar that Captain Jack had. So I was very confused from the very start. And then, you know, when you're confused with something, even if you want to concentrate on other stuff, your brain like keeps repeating the same thoughts over and over again because you really want to get behind the question and find the solution. And because of that, I did miss minutes of the first, I don't know how many minutes of the first, 10, 15 minutes of the episode, because I was rethinking the same question in my head over and over again. And then I had other questions that I missed because of this. And like, this was going on for the whole episode. I never really catched up. This stupid hand in a jar. It really made me miss so much stuff. But I guess I'm not the only one. That must happen to other people too, right? I'm not the only one. Okay, but that was the very first confusion. And then we got this woman back. And that was a second confusion, because I didn't remember that we saw her in the very first episode. This is so long ago, it's months ago. Maybe this is easier if you just binge a series, if you just watch all of the episodes in a few weeks. But for me, it's really months that I saw it. Like, I don't even know, 3 to 4 months. And I'm watching all of those other shows, and there is no excuse. I just didn't remember. And although we got the flashback in the start of the episode with her, and we saw the pictures and what happened, and I was sitting here saying, yeah, I remember. Oh, we get a flashback to that. But I didn't connect the dots. I feel so stupid in this review. I'm very, very sorry. But the topic itself of the episode, it's a topic that we do get in different shows, and I have already seen this concept over and over again in TV shows and movies, like where you do have someone who's supposed to die or supposed to be dead, and they cling onto life so much that they would do anything to stay alive. So even if this means they have to kill other people to stay alive. And usually when you get those kind of stories, most of the time it works like that they have, because in her case, she would have to kill only Gwen. Like only, okay? Only Gwen. And in other movies or shows, sometimes people have to like continuously kill other people to stay alive. So in this case, this would have been like not as bad as in other shows or movies, which doesn't say, I don't want to say that this was good, but because of that fact that I have already seen so many shows and so many movies that did that, it felt like some kind of repetition of stuff that I have already seen. But I do like when shows or movies do that, even if I have seen this like 20 times before, because it's something that every time that you see, you start thinking about for yourself. You start thinking, or at least this is me, you start thinking about whether if you were in this situation, would you accept death, or would you want to fight and kill other people to stay alive? And that's a very interesting thought. And even though I have thought about it so many times, I do not have a solution for it, because I think that you can, as a normal, healthy human being, you can think about this kind of stuff and you can have your own solution for it. But I guess if you're in the situation, it's a totally different thing. Because if you're thinking about this stuff as a normal, healthy human being, you do not have the panic and you do not have the desperation that people feel when they get told that they're about to die, for example. In her case, she wasn't told. She shot herself, so yeah. But we know now that she had already planned all of this out, which makes the first episode even more interesting if you think about it. And also, I do like the concept that the show, was it the first time? I think it was the first time that the show really took something that happened in another episode and worked with that and made us a follow-up of something that we already have seen and we already thought case closed. And then they are like, no, that's not what's gonna happen. We're gonna pull it back out and we're gonna like revive it and make something out of it. And this is something that not many shows do think about, or like connecting things, connecting episodes with each other when they're already long gone. So I really like that they did that. And it also gives me hope for future episodes that maybe they will do this again, which then makes me afraid because I know my brain and I know that I can't remember stuff so well. And I don't want to feel stupid again. But I really would like if they started to mix things up in terms of we're not doing the Monster of the Week episode, but we are connecting episodes with each other and creating new stories out of it. Because it makes it more interesting, right? And that's what the show is still missing a little bit. Also, there is something that I want to talk about just in case, so you know. Something that in this very episode got very clear to me. I mean, I have already talked about in my last review that I do not know if I want to continue the show, that I'm not really connected to it. And I felt it, although it was a really good episode, I felt it again in this episode, like the loss of connection between me and the show, and especially between me and the characters. Because I was sitting here and when Gwen was dying, I was thinking, I should feel something now. I'm supposed to feel something now. I'm supposed to be afraid about her dying, maybe. I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that they didn't have a big character death yet, so I feel like all of them are pretty safe, even if they are close to death in every single episode, but they always come back and nothing really happens. I mean, if you would have wanted a team member to die, the episode where we went into the woods and there was this crazy family that killed certain people and they captured like almost the whole team except of Captain Jack, you had an opportunity to kill somebody, and I feel like you do have this opportunity in every single episode and they just didn't do that. So maybe it's the security that nothing is gonna happen. But when Gwen was lying there and when she was in the car and she looked so bad, I had the feeling that I should feel something. And I was sad because I really didn't. It kind of didn't really matter to me. I don't know. I'm very sorry for that. I'm very sorry. But I don't feel like I do have a connection to the characters. I feel the only connection that I do have to a character is the connection to Captain Jack. And that's not because of this show, but it's because of Doctor Who. And if I think about how I feel about characters dying in Doctor Who, whenever something happens to them, and I think that something might happen to them, I'm sitting here bawling my eyes out. I am so anxious that something may happen to them. Every single time I start a Doctor Who episode, I don't tell it to you. But especially now when we get to closer to the finale, but also in all of the other episodes, I press like play and I'm afraid somebody's gonna die. And I do not have any connection to this show. And I know it's very unfair to I don't know, is it unfair to say that? Because I know there are fans out there who love the show to bits, and it really hurts me to disappoint them. And maybe things are gonna change in the future. But I just want to give you an honest opinion where I am at right now. And then I was also thinking why this might be. And one of the things is the security that I'm still feeling, that none of them is gonna die. And on the other hand, I don't feel the characters are really likable. I don't know. Maybe they do not. Maybe it's because they didn't get a really good background story. But I don't know. That I could have said that episodes ago, but by now we do know something about those characters and it still doesn't work. Maybe another reason for that might be that the characters are so, I don't know. Listen, they work together in this team. They are supposed to work together. They do have a job where it counts. It's about life and death every single day. They should be a team by now. They should work together no matter what. They should have that trust in the group 100%, so that nothing from the outside can threaten them or pull them apart. And if in one episode that would happen, for example a finale, you would be so shocked because this is a strong team, they love each other, they would do everything for the other person. But that's just not the case with this show. It's just not. And I'm not saying that it should be for me, because other people maybe do find it interesting. I just want to get to the bottom of things, and I try explaining it to myself at this point. But it's like we have this group, and I do have a feeling that in every single episode, at least one of the characters betrays the group. It's not important to them that they are working in a group. It's not important to them the friendship or the love that should be in the group. Not in terms of romantic, but the trust and loving friendship and all of this. There is nothing. They do not have a connection to each other. There happens something on the outside and each and every single character just goes, oh, frick the others. I'm going to do something for myself. In this episode it was Gwen, in another episode it was Ianto, in the other episode it was Owen. Captain Jack is always doing what he wants. Nobody doesn't even know where he's coming from. There is no real group connection, and I as a viewer am supposed to feel more for those characters than the characters do feel for each other. Am I alone here? Please tell me, because I want to know. I do feel like I'm alone. But also then I look at the IMDb rating, where we can go right now, and I'm going to say something about it. Okay, the IMDb rating for this episode would be a 7.3 for me. 7.7. A little bit better. Okay, but what I wanted to say is, look at the ratings. 7.7, 7.3, 7.6, 7.1, 6.3, 7.4, 6.8, 7.5. Of all of the episodes that we have already seen, we didn't come even close to an 8.5, which I think, if I go back to the Doctor Who episodes, 8.5 is wow, this is where the good stuff starts. And we're not even close to that. I mean, we didn't even reach an 8.0. So I can't be the only one, am I? Please tell me in the comments what you think of the show, and if you can relate to what I'm saying, or if you do have a absolutely different opinion about it. And again, if you do love this episode, or if you do love this show in general, please forgive me. I would love to love the show, but at the moment I just don't. But I'm gonna give it another try. Like I said, I'm gonna watch the whole first season, and then we'll see. Maybe there is something gonna happen, or maybe the finale is that great that I get invested so much that I want to see the rest of it. Nothing's lost yet, okay? That's what I try to say. Before I conclude my review, there is one thing that I want to talk about, and we're back with the team stuff again, because this is the third time that somebody in the team said something like, I do need somebody to talk to, because all of this, what we're living through each and every single day here at Torchwood, is too much for me. We had 3 different people say it until this point. In each episode, it was one person more. So this is a reoccurring theme, it seems. And I don't know. Am I getting something wrong here? Or can't they talk to each other? They're in this team together. They live through the same things. I mean, that's exactly what I was talking about 5 minutes ago. There is no team in this team. If they work so close together, day in, day out, they go through death and life stuff every day, there should be a closer connection, and they should feel like they can talk to each other about stuff that's depressing to them, that they shouldn't have the need to search on the outside for people. But that reflects to me that they do not get what they should get from the group. They are searching on the outside, and the group doesn't give it to them what they need. And that's a problem. That only connects to my point that I was talking about previously. So the problem with this team is that there is no team. That's what I want to say. Short terms. Okay, thank you for watching the episode together with me. Again, I'm very sorry that I can't say anything more positive. Also, please forgive me if I'm not talking about the depressing things about life and death and the sickness of the father and everything. Today we touched on topics that are very, very personal to me too, and I need to step back a little bit and not let it get to me so that I am able to make this review. But just to let you know, I'm not ignoring these things, I just can't talk about them today. So, but I'm good, okay? I'm good. It's just sometimes you hear certain words that do something to you, and I just want to ignore them for now. I hope that's okay with you, but I'm good. Thank you so much for watching the episode together with me. I hope you had more fun than I did watching the episode. And please let me know in the comments what you think about the show and about the topics that I was talking about, especially about the team dynamics and what you think about this team. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments. And please, because again, this is a very sensible topic and people can have different opinions. I am so sure at least one person is sitting in front of the computer right now shouting at the screen and saying how dumb I am for thinking all of what I'm thinking. But please remember, opinions can differ. People are different. They're supposed to be different. Stay kind in the comments like always. Do accept opinions of others. And don't be a dick in the comments, okay? Thank you so much. We'll see each other with the next video that I upload. Bye!